Whoever you are, you've been very determined about something. Whatever you've been working on, I don't know if it's going back to school. I don't know if you're trying to get you and your children a new home. I'm not sure if you've been facing challenges when it comes to your bloodline, when it comes to different connections. But whoever you are, whatever you've done or whatever you've been working on, you've faced this thing head on. Your determination, whatever it is you're working on, it pushed you into a path that felt like you would have to do it by yourself because nobody else could help you. Nobody else is around that's done this thing. Even if it's you applying for a home, whoever you are, your bloodline, some of your people possibly don't even have that for themselves yet. They're renting, but they don't own a home. So when you decided you were going to branch out and do you and figure this thing out for you and your children, this is not for everybody, but if it's for you, take it. You had to face this challenge on your own, and the determination that you had to clean up your credit, to make sure that you had all your ducks in a row, to make sure that your children were going to be in different spaces and places and school zones and some whatever this thing is. Whoever you are, you need to know regarding that situation, you've been approved. You've been approved for that thing. You don't realize, even if it's outside of applying for a home, I'm just speaking to those of you that's out here actually pushing for something. I don't know what your goal is. I don't know what your struggle is, but whatever this path, whatever this thing you're working on, it's causing you to do it in a solo kind of way because there's not many people around you in your environment that's done this thing, that's doing this thing. And whoever you are, you faced a lot of challenges when it comes to this. You have faced a lot of challenges when it comes to this. But what you don't understand possibly right now, that while you're in the midst of this storm, maybe what it feels like, or in the midst of trying to mold this thing or work towards this thing, there's a light at the end of that tunnel. There's an approval at the end of something. There's a degree. Like whatever you're doing, it's going to bring success and results, and you're going to get exactly what you want. Somebody needs to be encouraged on today, though, to know that even though it may look like you're in what feels like a narrow space, it feels like things may be closing in on you no matter how much you work, no matter how much you try to go and do these different things. It seems like you're always faced with an obstacle. No, my love, you're almost right there at the brink of something. Don't give up right now. Do not allow what you've worked so hard for to fall through the cracks. You've been approved. You're going to get the degree. You're going to heal. You're going to come out of that sickness. You're going to get the man, the woman that you know you deserve. You're going to get it because of your determination. The divine God wants somebody to know it's because of your determination. Whoever you are, you could have possibly decided, you know what, because now I'm walking in this what feels like a path alone, I'm doing this thing by myself, I don't have nobody but the divine. This is your season and your moment now to continue to collaborate, come into creation, co-creation with the divine. And some of you are having to burn bridges. In order for you to do that, you're having to burn bridges. And y'all, I don't know, I was looking at something the other day that God gave me. It was something like water, bridge under the water, a water under the bridge. Basically like something in your life, whether it's your past, whether it's your mindset, whether it's, how you used to operate, think, that's done. Like that thing is like it's like the bridge has been burned. There's no more to that, whatever that is, whatever that situation is. And because you decided to cut something off, you may feel like you received like the short end of the stick, or it just looks like something has dried up For somebody, you may feel like I keep working, I keep working, I keep pushing, but something just looks like right now it's not going how you want it to go, but it is. Y'all, sometimes things have to crumble a little bit or dissolve a little bit for it to be rebuilt. That's why I believe the Holy Spirit is saying that there's light at the end of this tunnel. If you continue to collaborate with the divine, with the universe, with God, with yourself, continue to trust yourself. Even if there's people around you, somebody needs to hear this. Even if there's people around you, some of these people are only meant to be spectators. Even if they show up as friends, even if they look like it's family, it look like people, that could be or should be helping you. These individuals are only meant to be spectators in your life. The divine is setting up your life in a way that it looks like it may be possibly crumbling, or it looks like, you walk in this path alone, or it's not going to work out. But whoever you are, you need to know this is very strategic. The divine God is molding this thing to where it's very strategic. So the people that's around you, the bridges that burn, those who tried you, those who won't help you, all of those narratives, y'all know we've been there, done that. Those are the people who's spectating right now. They're watching to see if you're going to make it or if you're going to fail. So sometimes, y'all, the tree has to be shaken a little bit. Some things have to be shaken off your life. Some things have to be shaken out of your mind. Some things have to be shaken in your environment, because the divine wants some bridges to burn, like literally go away. And while you're continuing to just keep it moving, keep it pushing, a new bridge, another bridge, it's being built for somebody. Your collaboration, all of your goals with the divine, with the universe, I'm telling you, it's going to work. And what you don't realize is that as you continue to be determined, no matter whether the bridge is burning or is underwater or people are pushing against you, you may, some of you possibly applied for that home, that apartment, and they got declined the first time. Go back, go to another one. Somebody needs to know this. Go to another place. That specific place was not for you. And what you're learning and what's happening is that you're transforming, and the divine is showing you how to trust those little nudges within yourself, within him, letting you know that this is a path that you're supposed to be on. And even though it looks like you're by yourself and things may look a little shaky, it's not. It's not. You're being transformed right now. Your mind, your soul, your spirit, your finances, what you believe to be true, it's transforming right now. You're turning into a whole butterfly. You was at a season where you were crawling, trying to figure it out. And even if you are right now, I'm telling you, it's being molded. Something about you is transforming. That idea that you've been working on is starting to pick up. I wanted to say it's getting legs now. Because whoever you go off spirit, whoever you are, you've been crawling for so long. You've been crawling. Now it's time to get up and walk. Now it's time to be transformed. Now it's time for you to start believing in you. Because I'm telling you, whatever you're working on, however you're trying to fix your life, fix your credit, just come out of all of that stuff that was placed over somebody's life. People could have been just speaking ill intentions and things over your life, and you've been pushing and pushing and pushing. You turned your back to a whole lot of people and a whole lot of things. That's why I said, even if they're around you, you have turned your back to those things. And when you turned your back, it seemed like you faced more challenges. But I'm telling you, that's your transformation moment. Go off, spirit. Go off. That's your transformation moment. The moment you did that 180 and turned your back, that's when the things start spinning. That's when the ideas start coming. That's when you begin your healing. All of that is your transformation moment. So sometimes we get caught up in the results, y'all. I'll keep it 100. We get caught up in what it looks like when everything, is done. But the moment you make that 180 and you turn your back on the things, the people, the places, all of that stuff that no longer help you, that push you, that serve you, that's the beginning of your transformation. That is the beginning of it. So somebody needs to know that it's just continuing. This thing is continuing. Don't give up right now. Whoever you are, do not give up right now. You may see other people around you. They look like they thriving. They look like they got the house, they got the car, they got all the things they want, and yet you keep, walking and figuring it out and beating the pavement and want to do different things, but it just seems like there's a halt to things. No, my love. You need to know the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Something about you're being pushed to the forefront. You are. Yet that application you put in, I don't care if it's this for somebody. This job or that loan or that home or that apartment, that application you put in, it may have been put under the bottom because of your credit, under the bottom because you didn't have all your money to give them what they needed at the time, under the bottom because they felt like you were underqualified. My love, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. That application, that loan, whatever it is being put on top. The divine wants somebody to know you've been approved. You've been approved. Those of you that's out here healing and all of that, that's going through that journey, the divine has approved you. Your efforts have been approved. What you're doing, what you're saying, how you showing up, how you're being intentional when it comes to other people is given check, check, and check. And what you don't realize is that the moment you step into this thing and start embracing every moment of your life, it's going to bring you so much joy. Literally so much joy. Y'all, sometimes all it takes is for us to settle in to our current moments. Even if things aren't all that great, it just takes a moment for us to just sit down, settle in, like, this is what I'm doing. This is how it's going. I know this person is not going to help me. I know this thing isn't working out. I'm going to do what I can do, and whatever else I cannot, I'm going to let it go. Sometimes it could be just as simple as that put us in that state of joy, that help us realize that, wait a minute, I may not have everything, but what I'm doing is enough. What I have is enough. How far I've come, I'm going to congratulate myself. I don't need a whole lot of people around me. I'm good with or without them. When we start getting into that kind of attitude, it's not that you don't care. It's just that you do what you can do for you, and everything else, we leave it up to the divine. We leave it up to God to do that. That's you co-creating. Go off, spirit. That's you co-creating with the universe, with God, releasing all those things you cannot change, people you cannot change. If you put the application in and that particular one got declined, they didn't want you there, that does not mean that it's not for you. It's just that place, that person, that thing is not for you. Or maybe that time, because I told you, you're still transforming. You're still working, you're still pushing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Whoever I'm speaking to, don't allow anybody to tell you you're too old to do something new. You're too old to be figuring this out. You're too old to want to do this particular career or to apply for that. No, that's their truth, not yours. So many people will put that narrative on you because they don't want you to be joyful. They don't want you to get the degree. They don't want you to get the home. They don't want you to be really healed, whether it's a physical sickness or just your heart and your mind. A lot of people don't want to see you like that because they don't have it, not in real life. I told you, you may have individuals around you and it looks like they're thriving and that they're doing well, but in real life, they're not happy. And so they'll look at you because you decide to go through the process and take your steps like you need to lay your foundation so that it's solid. They'll look at you because they like to get it quick and you getting it out the mud. I'm talking to somebody. You're getting it out the mud, and the divine has approved you. Everything. Even if you don't see it right now, don't worry about it, sweetheart. The trees and everything in your life, it just has to be shaken. It does. Some things have to fall off. Some of you are transforming now to this eagle status. And when you're an eagle, a lot of times you have to do things alone. You have to figure out your life alone. But you're on that ego status. It does not mean there's something wrong with you. No, it just means you're above average, and everybody is not ready to soar with you. Everybody don't want to do the works with you. Everybody can't stand next to you because you're an eagle. You're not clucking with the ducks, with the chickens, with none of those people. You're an eagle. I told you, divine is going in right now. These people around you are meant to be spectators. You're an eagle, they're a chicken. And I'm not trying to be funny when I say that. I have to just put it out there, just like Spirit gave it to me. You're an eagle, they're a chicken. So you have to go and hunt for yours. You're not asking for any handouts from anybody. And the divine gonna make sure you get what you need to get. I'm telling you, whoever I'm speaking to, this is a moment now for you to just buckle down, uh, bunker down, hunker down. I don't even know how you say it, but whoever you are, it's time to get your feet planted. Put your boots on the ground, because y'all know over here we walk heavy. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Over here is truth, love, and light. Heavy on the truth. We stepping in our love, though, and our light just a little bit more. Those of you that are returning, y'all already know. I love y'all so much. I appreciate all of you all. Everything that you do, sharing your time, your energy, PayPal's, Cash App, Super Thanks, Thumbs Up, all of that with me. I just had to put that out there. I keep forgetting to say that. I usually say it at the end, but y'all, I just wanted to throw that in there real quick. So over here, we walk heavy. Over here, my love, and walking heavy, sometimes you have to, oh my gosh, go off spirit. You leave your imprint. And in order for you to leave your mark, that means you got to do some work. A lot of people don't want to do that. You are leaving your mark right now. You've left your mark on some people's hearts, on some people's mind. You're on somebody's conscience, people watching you, all of that stuff. You are leaving your mark. You're meant to be the person that kind of get it out the mud, but you're going to make it. That's the highlight of this. You're going to make it. You've been approved. And the divine has given it to me like that. But this thing could just be you just being, solid. Just saying, I've approved you to be real, be raw, be true. Do you how you do you. You're approved to live your life. Be free, be happy, be at peace. Somebody has been approved. And we 17 minutes in. If this is for you, it's for you. It's for you. You've listened this long. It's for you. Your determination, your collaboration and co-creation with the divine, your transformation, all of that stuff, it's going to bring you joy. Straight up joy. And my love, I'm happy about it. Because you deserve it. If you put in all that work on yourself and you facing all of these challenges and all of this stuff, please believe it's not for nothing. It's not in vain. You're going to get exactly what's yours. That's it, y'all. Listen, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I've already said it, but I'll say it again. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me. For your PayPal's, Cash App, Super Thanks, Thumbs Up, love, support. Continuing to show up, y'all. Each and every single time that I show up, that means we really doing the work. Because you could be listening to something else, doing something else, giving somebody else your energy and time, but you're deciding to feed yourself and just to do better. So please know I'm acknowledging that, and I appreciate you. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.